What's around, everybody? Happy full moon in Aquarius, and happily actually happened in Aquarius season, right? So let's see what this all about, right? What changes are you gonna have to make in your life in order for you to bring out this newness with this new unique energy? These are going to be pulled for each and every zodiac sign for the full moon. Oh, and we're starting. Okay, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants. This reading is for you for the new moon in Aquarius. So it's Aquarius on Aquarius on Aquarius. Wow. And what a card you got for Aquarius on Aquarius on Aquarius. The Six of Swords. Congratulations. Okay. Congratulations. You have made a decision to move forward. Okay. You're going from one phase to another. You have said, I am going to go through this transition, and I'm moving on to a better place. I'm moving on to a better thought process. I'm moving on to a better location. I'm moving on to a better organization. I'm moving on to a better friend group. I'm moving on to whatever you have already decided that you no longer need anymore. You no longer want to deal with this, want to think about this no more, want to feel like this anymore. Change has to happen, and you made the change because you're on that move right now. However, since it is a transition, transitions are not easy. That's why they call it the rite of passage. Okay? You're carrying some past, and it's normal down here. I mean, baggage is normal. That's why Erykah Badu had to put out that song. Okay? It's normal to have baggages because we have feelings. We have emotions. And even though you're Aquarius and everybody think you're cold as ice, you know what I mean? You are not, because, you know, you are emotional. You know, it takes people to really know you and to really understand you in order to see that and know that. But you can be emotional. So right now you are, because you are in this transition mode. But you know you have to do it because it's for your best benefit. It's for the better good of you. It's for the betterment of your spirit. Your spirit is like, yo, we had to go. And you did that. And you on your way. You on your transition. You're moving, right? But you still got the bag lady baggage. Y'all don't know Erykah Badu, look it up. It's called bag lady. But, you know, you can change that to man if you feel any kind of way about the word lady. But it's emotional. Okay, so it still relates. Everybody got a masculine and feminine in them. Get over it. So, men out there, deal with your emotions. Yeah, you're carrying some emotional baggage. It's okay. Females, I know you got this, and some females need to know this too. Deal with your emotions. Men, it's okay. You may need to cry during this transitional phase. You may be leaving a loved one. You've been in a relationship for 20 years. But you know, oh my gosh, you know what I mean? And it's already been proven. Like, this has been well thought out, well planned. This is not a move that you just suddenly like, Some of you might have different, you know, things in your chart that will make you just get up and say, this is the day I'm done, you know. But for some people, it takes a process, and you went through the process and you made that transition. There's some out there who hasn't. You want to, you need to. You know you really need to. You're missing out on your rite of passage. That's just like holding back a birth. Try telling a mom not to push. Oh, please. Oh, please. That's like the worst thing you can tell her when her body is, everything is saying push. Okay? There's forces that she can't even control, honey. Well, she can. Let's not get it twisted. I am a doula. There's ways to manage. But there's no way of getting around it, is what I'm saying. For those who had babies, you know what I'm talking about. For those who had started a project and completed a project, you know what I'm talking about. Same thing, okay? Okay? Some women be like, no, it's not the pain. But just imagine you telling a mother, don't push. Or just imagine when she's trying to push, I'm sorry, you sewing her up. What? Do you realize what's about to happen right now? Okay. It's not going to be pretty. It's not. It's not. You mean it's not. You need to just call everybody in the hospital, all the doulas, the midwives, the childbirth educators. Shout out to y'all. And you call it right, because it's about to go down. We need all the help we can get to repair this, to make sure this thing. That's what you're doing. You're holding back on your rite of passage. You Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants. Come on now. If you're watching me at this point, you should, I don't care what religion you're in, I don't care where you live, I don't care who you are, you have already heard about the age of Aquarius. It's Aquarius. Your name has been spoke about so much this time. I know you just like, oh my gosh. I mean, it must feel good. But if you ain't doing nothing with the energy, it gotta suck. I'm sorry. This is like the late telling the lady, don't push when she wanna push. She don't comprehend, no comprende. I'm about to listen, okay? It's about to go down. It's a battle. So, those of you who are resonating with that side, it's time for you to go into the closet, okay, dark, okay, and start to deal with these things and start to sort out, where do you want to be next year, next month, tomorrow, 20 years, 50 years from now, 70 years from now. Life's expansion is going up. Okay? And with people like me here, it's really going to go up. Okay? So, hey, we got time. So don't waste it. You know, it's kind of like we got time, but we don't got time because the flesh, you know what I mean? But we still got time. But don't waste that time. You got the energy in your favor. Let's go. You know what I mean? It's smooth sailing once you get rid of those baggages. And this is for people who are in the transition right now, that they already made that decision to go in, and for people who hasn't even started yet. The bottom line is you got to get rid of the baggage, or you're going to miss your bus, your plane, your boat, your flight. You're going to miss it all. The opportunities, you know, you might, a whole new person. Whole new world. If you need to sing that, a whole new world, sing it. You know what I mean? That's what it's supposed to be like. You're going into something new. So yes, it's going to be scary. Yes, it's going to be uncomfortable, but get comfortable with the uncomfortable. Start thinking about the positives. Start thinking about, okay, well, we got to move because this town is dried up, even though I grew up here. But my husband got a new job over here, and I found better schooling for my kids in the same area. I also found a good community of organized, you know, people that is like-minded, because I've been looking through social media of that place, and it just seems like there's more people like me over there. But this is where I grew up. This is where this is my parents, my nieces and nephews, my best friend. Start thinking about the positive, because you know deep down, and this is how you know deep down inside, that once you get there and settle in, that you won't be happy. And some of y'all might be fooling yourselves. Some of y'all might be making, how should I put it? Like you so happy inside, but you don't want to show others. So you pretending to be depressed. Like, oh, woe is me, but you like all up inside. You know what I mean? And you can get away with that. You're Aquarius. You can definitely get away with that because you don't want to rattle. Because sometimes you might be around sensitive people. You know, like, oh, they leaving the internet. They gonna forget about us. You know, they don't even feel no kind of sorrow. They just like, bye. They moving on to better places. You know, because you know how people can be. I don't need to get into it. People can get into their feelings when you moving on to something. You know, even though it's hurting you, but you excited. You know, or you scared. Maybe you scared of flying. You know what I mean? But you know, in order to get on that plane, you going to Hawaii, and Hawaii has been on your dream board forever. You have to go through that transition. That's a rite of passage, right? Something simple. I'm telling you guys, everything. Anything you get through that transition, look at it as a rite. Look at it because you already know once you get through it, and that's what keep people behind because they scared. It's like a baby scared of walking. They ain't never gonna walk. That's why babies are so innocent, and that innocence allows them to do them daring things, because if they thought like us, they'll be slithering, rolling on their bellies right now if they had all the thought process that adults have. So they got that mojo, they got that umph. Imagine a big head, little body, little neck, well, fat thighs, should I say, little neck and big head, trying to walk. And they fall and bump and they cry and they get up and do it again. You like, really? You really? And we trying to save and protect them. What? Get some of that baby spirit, okay? Go watch a baby learn how to walk. Go watch a mom birth out a baby, okay? Go get somebody who sprung something, but they gotta finish the fourth quarter or something with a sprung leg or whatever. Go watch one of them transition stories, okay? And then you get up and do it like the next minute, because you're Aquarius. You can move now. I'll talk to y'all later, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants. Bye.